All right guys, what is up? Today is August 24th, Saturday, super hot. We've been busy all day. We went and moved a set for Hagen, got a nice double set up for him. Got the muddy camera arm already hooked up in there, overlooking a creek. We did set up, we got a new trail cam from New View Hunting. So we got that set up, got it running in video mode, so can't wait to see how that looks. Also, my cell cam was out of batteries, so I snuck back and put new batteries in there. And now we're super excited for the best part of the day. We are here hanging out with our friends from Black Creek Sports.
Hey guys.
This is Connor and Tyler. We've been working with these guys since the spring, and they actually just set the blind up over here at the barn, and we're getting ready to take it up on the hill. So check this thing out, man. This is the 360 Pro hunting blind. All kinds of different orientations for your windows. Great vertical windows where you can shoot your bow. This one comes on the trailer that is on wheels, so we can move it around the farm. So we're super excited. We're working with these guys this year, and we can't wait to get some hunting in. So let's get up on the hill, get this thing set up. All right guys, so we made it up top. Hagen's driving. He's 13, he's just on the farm, so take it easy on me, but gotta teach him, right? So Hagen's driving, leading these guys up. I've been running beside him, getting video. It's been super smooth sailing. Haven't had any low limbs or anything. We got one more little hedgerow we gotta cross here on the gas line, but other than that, we're almost up to Candyland. So let's get through this last little piece and get things set up. And that trailer with wheels, man, that's the way to go. So if we don't like it up here, we can move it all around. We can set it up here on this food plot if we want. So we do have an elevated platform up there. Usually we put a blind up on top of that, but you know, gives us options to move around. It's real easy. Yeah guys, so this is it right here. This is it. This is what we call Candyland. You got water. You got standing corn that stays there all year. We mow it down so they get good greens, and then we got food plots going. So let's cross our fingers that it's dry. That is why we put a pond down in there. So hopefully that's dry enough. We can get along the edge of that corn out there and set it right up against that red pine. So let's see if we can get out there. All right guys, so we just walked this, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna come along the edge of this corn. We're gonna drive in this way, and then I think Tyler's gonna pull in, and we're gonna back it up from this point, and we're gonna try to get it right here along this strip out towards the end of that food plot and get it right up tight to that tree. I'm gonna be cutting the branches as needed so we don't scrape it up, but goal is to leave as much cover on that tree as possible. So let's get the truck down here and see if we can't get stuck. Happy? And then Randy's gonna walk me over one day because he's steering me over that. A little bit more, I'd say. All right, so we're home. We got a spot for it. So we cut just a little path so we can get in. Our goal is to be able to focus on rifle for shooting the top side of this field. We usually set a blind up back there. This cuts about 75 to 100 yards off of that shot, so that's why we wanted to put it there. We're gonna be able to get high enough where we can see over the corn. We got great archery windows set up to shoot food plot, and usually during the rut we get a lot of activity coming out of that corner. So we're gonna go ahead and lift this up so we get the jack under it. We're gonna level it out, and then we're gonna call this a win. Beautiful blind. Oh, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Look at that manual labor.
Take that.
Woo!
Get it out. You don't need a slide.
Oh!
Bringing out the big guns right away.
I like his style.
There, go for it.
All right, guys, it's a new day. We actually got the blind set up yesterday. Black Creek Sports, and we also had obligations. We both had dinner plans, so we got it set in place yesterday. Now today what we're gonna do, since I wanted it so close to that pine tree, I wanted it as close as I possibly could get it. There's a little bit of a high side on that tire over there, so we're gonna take a shovel and just dig that out a little bit. We're gonna try to get this thing a little bit more level today. It looks great in this spot. It's kind of tucked in just like we wanted it. So once we get it leveled and exactly where it's gonna be, we're just gonna take some pole nips and cut around so we got shooting lanes, but leave as much cover on this as we possibly can. I know this is foreign, it's getting close to season. Our goal is to just make it blend in as best it possibly can. So let's get some shovels and see if we can't get that tire dug down maybe 6 inches, and then we can level it with the jacks. So let's get to it. All right, so we just been digging on that for a little bit. Hagen reminded me that when we were doing food plots throughout the years, this is where we put all of our rocks up against this tree. So it's pretty hard digging, but we got about 6 inches down. I think our plan is to just let that jack down that we're keeping the tire off the ground with. And we'll just let that down and see if that kind of levels us out a little bit. Then we'll start using the actual jacks on the trailer to get it level. So let's take a look at that. All right, guys, so we are done. The 360 Pro blind is set up. Again, thanks to Black Creek Sports for sponsoring us and letting us try out this blind. So we got it up here super easy. They had to do a little digging under that back tire closest to the tree just to get it level. Put a little pressure on the jacks. We're perfect now. We did a little trimming on this red pine that we set it under. The goal was to leave as much cover as possible, and then we used that branches that we did take to kind of like cover in the blind a little bit. Cover up the trailer. So we're all done and we're gonna get out of here. Got the whole month of September for this to kind of like the deer to get used to this, and then we'll see what October brings. But food plot's looking good, corn's coming up great. Always have the pond right there for water, and this is just a prime travel spot for the rut. Tons of doe. Really think that we're gonna put a decoy out here and come the rut, spend a little time out here. And I've already shot one buck out of this red pine. I have a stand up there about 40 feet. I shot a buck right behind it over a decoy. So really excited. This blind is great. It's spacious. Windows are really quiet. The windows are tinted. For archery, we're going to be focusing this direction, but we also have some great shooting lanes. It's high enough we can shoot up over the corn to the top food plot and up along that field edge. So it's the perfect size. If we don't like it here or we need it moved, we just hook up to it. It's towable, so we'll take it where we want. Yeah, so thanks again to 360 Hunting Blinds for setting us up, and Black Creek Sports for coming and setting it up for us. So make sure to check out their bow shop in Liberty, PA. That's where we're going to be going and get dialed in here, getting our broadheads on, doing our final cuts for his arrows. So hope everyone's seeing some good bucks, and looking forward to the season start. But thanks for watching. Click on this button right here to subscribe and see what 2024-25 season brings.